Go.
Hi, I'm Travis Swanson, and this is Math in the Real World, and I'm interviewing my dad, Robert Swanson, and he is a firefighter.
For math, and I never thought I'd use it, and I certainly didn't think I'd use it as much as I do until I became an EMT and a firefighter. We use math calculations all the time. Most of them are simple, and then as you get up into bigger areas, it gets more complex. Probably the simplest one that we do is using a range and having a normal range and then calculating and measuring rates. Whether it's the first one that we always measure when we make patient contact is we'll measure the pulse. You generally just find the pulse by coming off that ham here, and you'll find a tendon, and you just kind of can slip it down there, and that's when you'll kind of feel the pulse. Other places that if you can't get a pulse here, you can always get one up here. And the idea is you have 1 minute, and in that 1 minute you want to count each pulse. And a way of converting it that makes it really simple is that all you have to do is just measure it for 15 seconds and times it by 4, and that'll give you the range. Using estimates. You have to form estimates in your mind. And a simple formula is this: if you're going up to a house that's on fire and there's any kind of fear that that house could possibly collapse, meaning that the walls could come down, when you park your vehicle, the fire engine, what you want to make sure is you want to make sure that it is 1.5 times the height of the house away. And so in your mind you have to do a calculation of the height and place the apparatus in such a way that if it did fall, it's not going to fall on the engine itself or anyone who's standing by the engine. Make sure you select the correct size of the hose, because the wider it is, the less pressure you're going to get, but you're going to be able to deliver more gallons per minute. Okay, now if you have a smaller hose, you're going to be able to get less water, but you're going to get a lot more pressure. Well, what that means is that if you have a small fire but it's growing fast, it might be better to take a smaller diameter and amp up the PSI and knock it down right away than just getting a whole lot of water there that you can't get onto the fire as quickly.